So I'm going to talk about today my 5-year plan for agents that join DeFord Insurance Group, because what I'd like to have my agents who come on board to think of is, what is their overarching strategy going to be? This isn't just about, finding a job and trying to make some money, but this business is about having a long-term strategy of success and what the pathway from beginning to end is to get there. So I've got a 5-year strategy we're going to go over. And again, this is something that it's optional for agents to have. It's not required. But I like to kind of paint the picture of where every new agent should be thinking of over a longer period of time to eventually get to the point where I think you can make a substantial income largely on a passive basis with or without the necessity to actually recruit agents. So let's kind of jump right in, and I'm going to describe exactly how this works. So first of all, one of the things that is common to starting off with my agency is the necessity to sell final expense. Now, I talk a lot about in my videos that we sell to teach agents how to sell final expense, Medicare, and annuities. But the reason we start the vast majority of agents off on final expense is because final expense offers a real entry-level way to start making money fast without a lot of learning curve to overcome. Final expense is the gateway drug, in so many words, of the insurance business, and it allows you to start up, make some good money, but then eventually over time to progress into other lucrative fields. So what we tend to do after about 6 to 12 months of an agent consistently selling final expense successfully is help them migrate into selling Medicare. Now, why is that the case? Well, first of all, Medicare, 90% of the time, our clients with final expense already have. They're disabled or they're retired. So cross-selling our clients in our future leads to a Medicare policy simply just makes plain out sense. Second of all, Medicare is a passive income earning business model, whereas final expense is explicitly a first-year driven product with a small residual. Medicare allows us to generate a lot of passive income each year for life if we sell something like Medicare Advantage. So what we lack with final expense, we get to expand and draw on in Medicare. And that allows us to start differentiating our stream of income from strictly a active income to also a passive income, so that we can still earn income if we decide not to work or can't work or something happens. And our transition over to Medicare is something that we work on for the remaining years as a DeFord Insurance Group agent. Now, you will still continue to sell final expense. You'll start selling other products like hospital indemnity plans, etc., but also as well Medicare. And my goal for my agents inside of 5 years is by the completion of 5 years to have 1,000 Medicare clients on the books, which I believe is inherently very conservative. You should be able to have more than that sooner. And then making an income of 1,000 cases times your Medicare residual renewal amount every single year, then managing that book of business, which is very, very part-time. You can hire someone to make calls, attend to questions that they have. You can very little involved in it if you want to. And what that contributes to is that at current rates today is a $290 approximate renewal stream of income each year for life. So 1,000 times 290, it's a $290,000 income every year, mostly passive, but not even counting the final expense sales you'll make, the cross sales you make, the referrals you'll get from your clients, and living out a lifestyle, not just a great income, but the lifestyle that's associated with it. That is my goal, because I see what we do in the insurance business, it is a means to an end, and the end is not necessarily a ton of money. I mean, that's a good thing, don't get me wrong. But this is about not so much the money, but the freedom that you can have by removing your requirement to constantly work, to freeing yourself from the grind that you do have to pay your dues in the beginning for, but then to get to a point where, yeah, you still work and you have responsibilities, but you can spend more time with your family, the people you love, doing the things that you love outside of work, but not being in a position where you have to slave away 80 plus hours a week to make it happen. And that's really what my dream has been for my business, is to show agents how to do this. Is it's not just money. Money is good, but it's not our purpose for living. It's not the end in mind. The end in mind is something far greater, which is freedom, it's autonomy. It's having and buying back our time that we would otherwise give away for years and years, hoping to one day maybe retiring and enjoying the things that we want, but we can activate that early in life with a strategy in place, very much like the one I'm talking about now. This is something that I feel very strongly about, and this is something that if you're listening to this now, you're at the precipice of this opportunity. We're entering a phase in the 2020s going into the 2040s where the most number of seniors are going to be retiring, who need help with Medicare, who need help with final expense, and there's simply not enough agents to help them. If this is something you're interested in, and if you're not getting this long-term perspective to the business where you can diversify your income and free your time, we teach you how to do this. This is a part of our overarching strategy. And I'll invite you to check it out more at davidduford.com/FAQ. You can click the links above or below to take you to some more information on how it works, or simply leave a comment below. I'll be happy to personally reply to it and help you out with as much information as I can. So there is your inspiration. This is a fantastic business to be in. We can absolutely help you get the most out of it. Hope you enjoy the video. Take care.